While the combined funeral service for Herbert Wigwe, wife and son, is taking place on Saturday in Isiokpo, Rivers State. Arise News correspondent Andy Omano is standing by to give us some updates. Andy, good to see you and thanks for your time. Let us in on what exactly the community and specifically the Rivers State people are doing to honor the memories of these illustrious ones.
Thank you so much, Sulai. Should I describe it as a beehive of activities here? The entire Isiokpo ancient kingdom is filled up to capacity with dignitaries from different parts of Nigeria and the entire world, I should say. Today was a wake keep in honor of the group chief executive of Access Bank Holding, Dr. Herbert Wigwe, his wife and son. And the event lasted for about 3.5 hours. It took off at about 6:15 this evening. And if you look at your time, this is past 10, rounding up at about 9:30, 9:35. And like we've had in Lagos, it was good tributes to a great man who had lived not for too long, but he has been able to affect different personalities in his chosen area of human endeavor. It's been the same story. Dr. Herbert Wigwe was a humanist. He was a man who did not discriminate whether ethnic or religion, and these are the same tales that were told today here in Isiokpo, his home, his country home, I should say. And one striking thing that touched everybody was the Vice Chancellor of Wigwe University, who was newly employed for the United States of America, Dr. Miles Davis, who had said, look, Herbert may have been gone, but himself and his team would ensure that the dream of Harvard, trying to bring Harvard in the United States to Africa, specifically in Isiokpo, Ikwere local government area of Nigeria, would be realized. They would leave nothing to chance to make sure that that is realized in order for Harvard to know that he got employed people who are ready to run with his ideas, ready to run with his aims and aspirations, even with his sudden death. Sulai.
Andy, I mean, paint a picture for us in terms of the mood in Isiokpo there. Have you been able to speak with the members of the community? What have they been telling you in terms of how, what Herbert Wigwe meant to them?
Okay, thank you so much, Ngozi. The mood here in Isiokpo is solemn. That's the way I can describe it. It is solemn, and if you walk into the community, we got in here at about 1:30 to 2 p.m. this afternoon. And of every 10 persons that you see, they are putting on black. Putting on black because one of their major benefactors had just transited unpredictably. We had the opportunity of talking with the youth president of Isiokpo, and what he told us was that, look, there can be no other Herbert Wigwe in Isiokpo ethnic nationality. But what the youths of Isiokpo have resolved to do is to make sure that they live according to the tenets of what Herbert had always advised them to do. 1, to be peaceful. 2, to be proactive. 3, to make sure that they are educated, because once they are educated, they can conquer the world. The mood here, Ngozi, is sober, but of course, they are taking everything in equanimity, because you really cannot question God. They say whether in good or bad time, we should always give thanks to the Creator.
Andy Omano, thank you so much for that. Of course, Herbert Wigwe did not just talk the talk. He walked the walk. His appreciation of education with the stamp of Wigwe University. I mean, it's an eternal signature to who Herbert Wigwe was.